gosh, I think I just got bit by a mosquito on my back. So annoying. Anyway, hi guys. So yeah, I wanted to come on and update you guys with what has been going on with me. I hope you guys are going well. Um, so with this whole transition, I had to like really stupid mosquito. I had to really reflect on. I did a lot of reflection last week because I realized I'm actually at a stumbling block in a few ways, but I'm actually overcoming them, and this is why I had to like switch things up and just do things differently to keep me going, so I don't stop and fully back away. Because stopping and then fully backing away and falling into that pattern of being inconsistent is something that happens to me. So you guys know I was going very hardcore with the strength training, and I had a routine. Like, I was doing very well, and I do struggle with keeping up with routines, depending on what it is. But when it comes to exercise, that's something that it's a huge struggle. Eating, I'm like good with that. Like, I'm fine with that. Even if I like have like a weekend or something going away, like I can still maintain. But this exercise thing. So, yeah, the effect that this transition had on me is that, and when I say transition, I mean like moving and then just trying to get everything, like my schedule back together. Now that I actually have my third bedroom, which is the guest bedroom, together, it's not really fully turned into a guest bedroom yet. Sorry, I just talk way too fast. Now that I straightened it out, I can work out in there now. So I will have a temporary workout room, which I'm really excited about. And I have been slowly working out in there just a little bit. But I'm bored. Like, I'm getting bored with my workouts. Like, it's just so bad. I don't know. I just really gotten bored with strength training. And I really think it's just because I just got thrown out of my routine. So, I love nature. I love being outside. Like, I've always been an outside kid, like growing up, outside person, sitting on the porch. Like, I grew up sitting on the porch. Granted, I was in the city, did not matter. I was outside. Now, and then when I was living in South Jersey, if I can get a chance to walk in the park or like whatever, I still enjoyed that. But now I'm even in more green, you know. So, and I found like this amazing walking trail as you guys have seen. I love going there, and walking has been like huge. Like, I've been walking, I would say about 3-4 times a week. And it's been wonderful. Like, it's actually like a really good workout because there's a lot of incline in there, and I haven't really been using my step counter. Honestly, I've actually been using it to count my jump rope jumps, to see how many I can do. And when I do jump rope, I actually go for the goal of 1,000 jumps, at least, because it really gets my heart rate up and everything. So, you know, it's good cardio. But with the walking, I really enjoy that because I'm getting about like 8 to 9,000 steps in one walk, depending on how far I walk. And I would say that's the most I've been getting. The least was probably like 6,000, which I'm satisfied with because it is at one time, and I'm okay with that. And like I said, they have like a lot of incline, and decline, so it does get my heart up, gets my heart rate up, and then it comes back down, it goes up again. So I really do enjoy that. And then I'm getting fresh air, I'm getting sunlight, so it just all works out. I really enjoy that. So that's the one thing I'm gonna stick with, regardless of how regardless of how I like react, like if I feel like I'm just having a lazy day or just, I don't know, I'm just not motivated or whatever, I'm like, I gotta walk. Even if I don't walk, I gotta do some jump rope. You know, I at least gotta get like my 1,000 jumps. Recently you guys have been seeing me do burpees, and oh my gosh, I forgot her Instagram, but CFit, I post her stuff uh a lot, and I really appreciate her because she like was like, oh, we're gonna do a burpee challenge. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Like, what you mean burpee who? What you mean challenge? But then I'm like, I really appreciate that because like honestly, she's a friend of a friend. And wait, friend of a friend. Yeah, I said that right. And the fact that she's just so encouraging, I just really appreciate that. And it actually has, like, when I say it truly helped motivate me, it has. Like the other day I was like, oh, I didn't do my burpees, I gotta do my burpees, like, and it was just so funny, and I was like so tired. And today I needed rest. Like, I just needed rest. I was so tired from this weekend. But let me go back to that. So with the burpees, I hate burpees, always hated burpees. But they're actually not, I'm gonna have to say, like, they're not that bad since I've been doing them. I mean, I am lighter on my toes, so I think that's probably why it is a little more easier for me, because I don't weigh as much as I did in the past. But, or maybe I just have more energy and I'm just in a different mind space with that, honestly. So I'm not gonna complain. I've been doing 10. Somebody challenged her to do 20, and I'm like, who? Wait, what? And that's not my challenge technically, but like, I want to push myself, and I'm like, you know what? I want to go for that, you know, because I know how I've been stagnant with the strength training, and I'm like, if I'm not gonna be fully consistent, because I did do some squats and some overhead presses the other day. I didn't post it. I did video record myself, but I didn't post it. But I just did that every day. I think I did 20 total. I did 20 on each side. So I was happy about that. I've been doing them after I was doing the burpees. But if I'm not gonna go and do like that whole hour workout that I've been doing, I'm like, I can at least stick with burpees and jump rope and walking. You know, I'm still getting my body moving, you know, so that's what's important. And I've been losing weight. Like, it's so crazy. The scale's been moving. Well, I don't know. I did have some pita bread this weekend. And then I had that roll also. I did have like a few chocolate chip cookies. So I know I'm going to be inflamed for like a day or two. That's typically what happens because I don't eat that stuff. And if I do any grains, it's always ancient grains like spelt, kamut. What's the other grains that I do? Spelt, kamut, like wild rice, quinoa. And even then, I don't eat those. This mosquito needs to leave me alone. Yeah, I don't really eat those often, even with that. So, but I'm like 192, 191. So I'm coming for that. I'm coming for them 180s, y'all. I'm coming for those 180s. But then with me being bored and just backing off from, you know, like the routine that I was on before, I noticed this is actually the point where I get into self-sabotaging mode, because what happens is my clothes start feeling better, I'm feeling good, like, you know, I'm just like, okay, I made some progress, and then I settle. That's it. I settle. I get stagnant. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm at that point. And I think that's why part of it, I'm struggling with getting back into it, because it's like, what is life like if I keep going? And I noticed that I'm at that self-sabotaging point. And so because I realized that, that's why I'm still pushing myself, but still allowing, like giving myself that grace that I need. Because if I push myself too hard, I don't want to like fully just back away. So that's where I'm at, and I'm riding out with it, and I'm doing well. As far as the eating thing, I'm good. Like, even with this weekend, let me see. Well, Friday was crazy because we went walking. I just wanted to go to the lake because, I know the lake, like, you can get closer to the lake where we were at. I had no idea that we was gonna go through that whole intense hike to get to it. But it was actually pretty fun. It was like an hour long. And my body was like, ugh. But I'll tell you though, that Mediterranean food was popping. What did I eat that day? I had banana and tahini, my chocolate tahini, that that little sauce I made. I had oranges, and then I had a little bit of pita bread with hummus, um, grape leaves. This is from the Mediterranean place. Um, I had a veggie wrap. I had a falafel. It's called Veggie Delight, and it's like a wrap with falafel, um, lettuce, tomato, red onions, and something else. I forget, but it's good. I enjoyed that. I made sure I drank some coconut water this weekend because I was like really dehydrated on, not very dehydrated on Friday. Yeah, I was very dehydrated on Friday. And then yesterday we actually went to Charlotte. We were just like walking around and stuff like that. And it was a very sunny day. Like the heat was doable, but it's just like sitting in the sun, and we were trying to stay hydrated, but it was like no matter how much water I was drinking, yeah. I guess I was just sweating it out, which I still get excited about sweating because I'm telling y'all, when you don't sweat and you get that overheating and you feel like you're about to pass out and die, it is not a good feeling. So I'm just so happy that I can sweat and get these toxins out of my body. Like, that's just so important to me. Let me see. What am I missing? Yeah, so, yesterday, what did I, yeah, we were like walking and stuff like that. My body was still tired from the night before. But the sun is so draining. Like, it's so interesting because the sun is like so draining, but then like once you have that nap and you wake up, like you feel like so refreshed and revived. So we did like this little funny bus tour thing, and then we like went out to eat. But when we went out to eat, that's the falafel burger that I had posted. It was a falafel burger. I got a side salad, and I had some asparagus. I've actually been eating a lot of raw foods lately. Like when I say a lot, I would say majority of the food that I eat now is mostly raw. I'll probably eat like a cooked meal maybe every 2-3 days, if that. Um, so if I do eat cooked food, especially 2 days in a row, my body's like I don't know. I feel sluggish. Like it's still healthy, but I feel slightly different. And then yesterday, like um when I ate that salad, oh my gosh, it was just so refreshing. Like it was like my body was like, thank you for the minerals, thank you, because you've been depriving me. You've deprived me too long. And it was just really like a side salad. It had cucumbers, I think it was like sliced carrots, tomato, onion. What's wrong with you? Like, what the heck? I think that was it. And it was a balsamic vinaigrette. I typically don't do vinegar. Sometimes with the salad dressing, I've been buying a lot of salad dressing lately rather than making my own. But that's kind of like my treat to myself with that balance. Let me see. I did have vegan ice cream. So I wanted some ice cream for dessert. That made me sluggish. And the ingredients weren't really that bad. Like they weren't like horrible, but it made me sluggish because that's not what I'm used to eating. But I made sure I was drinking my coconut water so that way I can get my electrolytes back. I had a Charlie horse in my leg, in my thigh. That is the worst. It's one thing to have it in my calf, but in my thigh, like that was the worst. And when I came home, I threw clothes on and I changed my clothes. So I was wearing a dress, and I was like, I gotta get these burpees done. And that's when I hurried up and did the burpees. And I was so tired doing that. My friend was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I gotta do my 10 burpees." But I got it done, and I'm resting. I took a nap. I took a 3-hour nap earlier, and my body truly needed the rest. Like, it really needed rest. And I actually have my energy back. I need to finish this water to finish hydrating because my body's not fully hydrated yet. I did have some the heck? This gnat thing, whatever this is near me, is literally going in circles. I don't know. It's like going out of control or something, losing its mind. But yeah, I did have some tea. It's like hibiscus and cinnamon tea. It's actually really good. Never had that combo. So yeah, it's pretty much it for the rest of the night. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well, and I love you, and I thank you for all your support, and always just remember, like, you know, eat for your body. Like, your body tells you what it needs. It truly, truly does tell you what it needs. And you just have, it's a matter of listening. And the one way you actually listen is by paying attention to how you feel after you eat certain foods. Pay attention, because your body will tell you what it likes and what it doesn't like, and what it needs and what it doesn't need. Like, it'll definitely tell you. And even though I had my little party, and the party is eating more vegan versus plant-based, like, I did have vegan cookies, I had a vegan ice cream, and I did have some like, you know, like more so vegan meal versus plant-based. So even though I was a little partying a little bit, you know, I had to create that balance for myself, and I listened to my body. So what did I do? I made sure I had my sea moss. You know, I made sure that I had a smoothie today. I made sure that I was drinking my coconut water. Even within my meal yesterday at dinner, I had me a salad with some fresh vegetables. I started my day out with oranges. I actually just had some oranges not too long ago because they were really, like, it was just so, it was just so, like, I don't even know the word, like, it was just so hydrating and just so, like, I just feel like it just enlightened my body, like, so much. It was just, like, amazing. So yeah, like, fresh fruit, sea moss, my smoothies. I didn't have any elderberry syrup this weekend, did I? I think I took one sip. And she legit, if I said that correctly. I can never say that correctly. That's really good for minerals. Oh, and chlorophyll. I didn't drink any. I actually should add this to my water when I go inside. So yeah. And if you need sea moss, go to the link in my bio, and I actually have a 10% sale going on. There is a discount code. I can't remember the discount code, but I will post it in the description because I can't remember. If you're on my email list, you actually just got the email today. But I will be making a post. So yeah, y'all have a good evening. Love you. Thank you for your support, and be blessed.